I forgot to do a little before and after, didn't I? So that's before. And do you see what I mean about like all the wood? That's actually a lot darker than, but like, you know, you've got a lot of wood in here. That's this colour. You know, even over there, excuse the mess. Even my radiator cover, my trestle legs. Look at that. Oh. They're just a bit, you know, this room was always meant to be kind of a really calm, loungy. Look, see the wood over there? It's all intentional. So yeah, let's see how it looks when I wrap these speakers. I'll be honest with you, these have been through a lot. I know it's going to sound a bit silly, but I'm never going to sell these. These have been through so much, so many big changes in my life as well. I became a dad whilst having these. I have lost people whilst having these. I've cried because of these speakers. I have laughed, I've danced, I've partied. I've had this room full of people having a little mini rave. I don't think I could ever say goodbye. But things like this become really like personal to us, don't they? It's bizarre, isn't it? Because it's just a speaker. We're getting way too far off the goal here. That's rubbish. Okay. Like I say, I think £5.90 for the pair for two. They're like 2 meters long, 30 centimeters wide. I think that's a bit of a bargain, really, isn't it? And the quality seems okay. The thing is they're not going to get interacted with. They're just going to sit there. So hopefully they don't need to be hard wearing, I would say. Right, learn your mistakes from the last job, Johnny. Peel off more and line up this first edge, because this is the key edge, because the rest, once under tension, follows. Right, Christ. That's a pretty good starting point, I think. I'm hoping we've learnt mistakes from the first one, and I'll do the back better as well. Try and get that edge first and then push down, air out, like so. That's a good start. That is a good start, and it didn't take nowhere near as long. It's always the way, isn't it? Right. This is going to be the world's fastest wrap. Do a rough. And we're going to push down and away, down and away. But having something like this is super useful, I ain't gonna lie. I got a bit too aggressive then, didn't I? Did you see? I'm getting too cocky there, wasn't I? Typical. Typical. That is me all over, that is. They're too fucking cocky, went too quickly, and forgot that this shit is... I think we've got away with it though. I forgot that this shit is basically... Yeah, look, it's just on the edge. That was so close. Oh, we're back. We're already on the back. Oh, God. Right. All that excess. That was much faster, wasn't it? And that is, I'd argue, other than that little mistake, a better result as well. Let's cut this part because we don't need anything after there. There's quite a lot of spare here. Could probably do a third speaker. I'm sure I'll find something to use it for. Just do a rough cut. This stuff is not the greatest. Like I say, it's not going to get interacted with that much, so I don't think it should matter. Sort out these sides. I think it's all right. Right, just do these edges, make sure they're nice. I'm scared to go too hard now in case I crack it. Air's come up again. Let's push air out where we can. Gently. Gently, 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 gently. Just put a back in place. They're not heavy, but they're heavy when you're leaning over a load of stuff. And you have to put them very precisely back on the stand.
No dreams in silence, late night reliance, taking liberties from yesterday that faded, but we want what we want.
Right, job done. Let's have a look. Oi. Yeah? See how it kind of matches now? The kind of wooden 70s whiskey lounge vibe. It's pretty much the same colour as these trestles here, isn't it? I think that's cool. I think subtle. You know, this is the only place you might see the back from. And that's a bit shit. But that's so rare. That's so rare that you're going to see it from that angle. Any kind of video work, you're not going to see it. But you know, as you come in the room, I think that looks really cool, man. Right. I bet you weren't expecting a video about wrapping studio monitors today. So if you're still here watching, hope you have a good one. And if you want the link to this stuff, let me know. Actually, I'll just put it in the video. Why not? Right. Peace. On the next one.